Guys, it's Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button right down below, as well as turn on my post notifications, because who wouldn't want to be notified every single time I upload a new video. Make sure to also check out my Instagram and my other links to social media, which are always right down below. This is my Instagram feed. It's very beautiful. I work really hard on it. Please follow it. At least just look at it. It's like a pink theme. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, today I'm just going to be basically doing a like freshman recap video. I recently finished my first year of college, which is crazy. I don't know how that already happens. I'm just going to talk to you guys about it, talk to you guys about my grades, just experiences, friends, parties, dorm life, roommate, all that fun stuff. I'm going to talk about it today and how that went for me. Maybe give you guys some advice. I go to the University of Missouri, aka Mizzou, really good school, Missouri. Tigers. Woo! I should be wearing a Mizzou shirt right now. Okay, so I wrote down some of the things I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about because I didn't want to cover like, I'm going to talk a little bit about like sorority life and stuff, but I wanted to cover like do a whole video about Greek life and my experience. I'm not in a sorority. I will just briefly explain. I rushed at the very beginning of the year. There are 15 sororities on Mizzou's campus. All of them have like houses and everything. So I did the whole like rush week thing, recruitment week at the beginning of my freshman year. We had to like show up like a week before everybody else. It was literally Monday through Sunday. It was a long week. My top 2 houses that I just like fell in love with like that day. Like I found out that day that I got dropped from them, and I was like, I don't like these other 2. Like I'm not gonna do Greek life if I'm not like where I feel like I belong. And they're always like, trust the process, but honestly that's like, it's bull, because really then they turn around and do informal recruitment and they'll literally take anybody just because they need to make their quota. So trust the process is a very loose phrase. A lot of it was just like having friends that were already in those sororities or sisters or being like a legacy or whatever it is. That's basically an easy in, especially if you know someone on exec. They may say, oh, like we have no power like over that. Like they literally do. Okay, they're lying to you. It's just a long week, and so I'm totally like happy with my decision not to join Greek life. I'm not doing recruitment this next year. I did like informal. I tried informal and like reached out to different sororities, but really those like top 2 that I had, I didn't get in them, and I just like, they did informal and I was like I'm not like interested. I just don't think that it's the right thing for me to do anymore. And informal is kind of weird because everyone already went through bid day, so you don't get like that bid day experience and just like bonding that first day with everybody or the first few couple of weeks. Is usually informals later, and then pretty much every single house except for 2 houses did informal like second semester because they're trying up some new like open policy. I don't even know. So it was just a lot, and I was just like, no, like I'm perfectly happy not being in a sorority. My roommate was awesome. Lainey, you're probably watching this right now. I love you so much, and I miss you so much, and can't wait to see you soon, hopefully very soon. Yeah, my roommate experience was very good. It's like super nerve-wracking going into college because I mean most of the time it's random, and I would recommend doing like semi-random. Like they had like this Mizzou like 2021 like group. It's like this page, and you could go on there and like either find friends or like roommates or whatever the case may be on the site, and you guys can message each other. A lot of people put their like social media on there. They put like different things about themselves, pictures, and then that's how I found like most people, and would like find them on social media and like heavily stalk them to make sure they weren't like crazy or anything. And then from there, I messaged like a lot of different people and talked to a lot of different people, and then just kind of in the end, like me and Lainey, we were just like, I remember she was asking, we're just talking to each other about like whatever it was, like what our hobbies were, sleeping habits, all that fun stuff. And then she was just like, do you want to be roommates? And I was like, yeah. I would recommend a random roommate. I would not recommend rooming with somebody that you already know, because I've heard all the horror stories about that. I had a really good experience. I have like nothing bad to say. We would have lived together like this next year. We'll probably live together junior year and senior year, but she is living in her sorority house this next year, so I can't live in there. I guess kind of on that like little loop with guys. My experience with guys was probably not that great. Really, I feel like being in college and kind of like, I guess you have a lot more freedom than you maybe had in high school or just before. Obviously there's like guys, like most people are like, oh, you meet your husband in college, like I met mine. I feel like that's really not the case anymore, especially for this generation. Maybe for your parents that's the way it is, maybe for your grandparents, maybe even for some of your friends. But if you're out there and you're like, oh my god, like literally all the guys I go to school with suck, same. Yeah, I definitely think that college is just like a learning experience. Like sometimes you just have to experience things to know, oh, I don't like this person, I don't like that, I don't like this place, I don't like this major, I don't like this teacher. It's just like going through the stuff by yourself. Like somebody can tell you, oh, this class is hard, or oh, this class is easy, or that boy sucks, or whatever, but as soon as you like actually experience it, you're like, oh, okay, like they were right, or maybe they were wrong. So yeah, I guess that kind of has to do with guys in my experience. I didn't really put myself out there that much, mostly because I was like, okay, like guys are mature, most people just want to hook up, and that's cool, like that's good for them, but that's not really the place that I'm at in my life. Yeah, so I definitely had some interesting experiences, to say the least. In college, my biggest tip to you is, unless you want to like hook up with people, don't download the app Tinder, because unless you want a good laugh. That's what me and my roommate Lainey did. We would just download it just to like see what people would put like on their profiles and like message people and like mess around, but I never like met up with anybody or anything. So unless you're looking for like a hookup or whatever, don't download the app Tinder, or just any dating app in general. It's probably not going to be good if you're like, I want a long-term relationship with the perfect boy. They're not going to be on Tinder, newsflash. That's really it about boys. I don't know, I just boys really suck. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait until I'm like graduating from college, most likely, and boys are hopefully a little bit more mature than they were when they, you know, were 2 years old. But honestly, I have like no hope. Yeah, I mean, I might just be single forever. No, I'll find someone eventually. Kind of along with boys is partying. Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't go out like that much. Like I probably went out more first semester, definitely the second semester, which had to more do with like my workload. I only took 12 credit hours my first semester, and I took 17 my second semester, so there's a little bit of a difference there, 2 classes worth. So my workload is a lot heavier, so I just didn't go out that much. I definitely went out like more like that first week, syllabus week, and then the last week like I went out like stop day, and then sometimes like during finals week, kind of depending on what was going on. But I didn't go out like a super lot, which there's nothing wrong with that. Like I still went out and had like fun, like I still went to parties and bars, and they had like socials and stuff that I would still go to, so I definitely like still went out and like got social and like talked to people and hung out and had fun, but I didn't go out like as much as most people will probably think you would, like being a college student. Especially like my school is definitely like in a college town, like there's 2 other colleges like in that same town, so we're like rocking it there. There's just like, it's just all college kids, so you would think that I would party a lot more, and there's definitely like some people that partied a lot. Frat houses and frat parties really weren't my thing, because it's a lot of people. There's like 30 frats at Mizzou. I don't even know how many there are, but there's a lot. So some houses are like more fun than others, and I know like if this house is having a party, like yeah, I'd for sure want to go, because I know it's gonna be fun, and there's some that you're like, no, like we're not going to that. But yeah, other than that, like there were definitely some fun times. Yeah, but it's not all it's cracked up to be, I guess I will just say that. Also, going out is extremely expensive. And Ubers, because no one wants to pay for the Uber. The last thing I kind of want to talk about from my freshman year recap is just kind of like the education basis of it, the actual college part of it. Mizzou is definitely like, it's hard. It's probably one of the hardest schools, like at least in Missouri, but it wasn't like a super hard transition. I hate when people say like, oh, my high school didn't prepare me for college. Like you probably didn't prepare yourself. Like high school can only do so much for you. You have to like do some stuff yourself. Most of those people like didn't take any AP, didn't take any dual credit, or just intensive courses, which I took all of those. So I took like AP, I took dual credit, I took like advanced courses in high school, so transitioning into college really wasn't that bad. Go to class. You can skip class every once in a while. I'm not gonna say you like always have to go to class, just like go to the classes. Especially those that take attendance, like that is like stupid easy points. And if you have a hard time going to class, like pick classes that are later on in the day. That's such a great thing about college, is you can take classes literally whenever you want. And with that, do not take 8 a.m.s. And if you know that 8 a.m.s are still way too early for you, don't take 9, don't take 10. Okay, 11 is like fine. Like if you can't wake up before 11, like there's seriously something wrong with you. It's definitely kind of a learning experience. Once again, is figuring out how do I study. The cool thing about college is they don't give you a cute little study guide for your exams that are like, this is everything that's on it. They're like, oh, it's chapters like 1 through 17 in the book. Like everything's fair game that's in the book and what I said in class and that's on the slides and everything's fair game. So essentially you need to study literally everything. A lot of times you can find like old tests they might put online. Most of the time the professors are going to change them because they're not stupid. They have PhDs. They're not going to be the same. But some professors, they will like literally give you their old tests as study guides, or sometimes they'll just have like practice tests. But I never had a class that had a study guide. Definitely go to like office hours and talk to teachers or professors, especially if maybe a grade you're like, I don't think I should have gotten this grade. I regret not talking to TAs, especially my first semester. Definitely just go talk to them. I know it's super scary, but most of the time they're probably weird like nerd guys and girls. So don't be afraid. Just go talk to them. If you know someone that's in the class, like drag them along with you, or just drag someone along with you and be like, please help me, I don't know what's happening. And it always helps. I'm definitely someone that never asks for help like ever because I hate asking for help, but I had to do it. It was really hard. It took a lot of confidence to just walk in there and be like, what's up? But yeah, talk to your TAs, talk to your professors, because they will help you immensely, because in the end they're there to help you succeed, even though it may not always seem like it. They may seem like meanie heads. Just talking to them helps so much, and it just normalizes them. They are human beings also, and they like to talk about usually what they're teaching because they have a PhD in it, so they probably really enjoy talking about it and have a lot of knowledge, and they will help you. Now all professors are not like that. Some of them are mean, but they will talk to you regardless, hopefully. I don't know. That's kind of my life update. That's what's happening. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do more like life updates, college life updates, more college videos, let me know. Just what do you guys want to see? Please comment down below. Help a girl out. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.